But he said because you deny his lawyer, that is why he left.
So I just said it to you, Jay, don't delay my time. I get a hypothetical situation. Take for instance, you went to the court and you file a motion. Do you know it is a right of the judge to deny a motion or grant a motion? Do you know that? It is a right that the judge has if he or she injures. So whenever a motion is being denied, you have other remedies. That's why many times you see justices, they are taking on summary proceeding and the rest of it. So there are always remedies available. So you still have the right to make an appeal to the next highest body. You understand that? So now because I went to the court, you file a motion and the judge denied the motion, then you put your hand in your pocket, you walk away. So you insinuate that the matter will come to an end? You're daydreaming. Yes, sir.
Can you confirm that the
Where you got communication? Yeah, we don't send communication. We send response. Let me say this. I said that there was, after the raid, the purported raid, which we were not served, we came on special appearance. I said that to you. On the basis of the special appearance, that there was a bill of information, and we were served a copy of the bill of information, and we responded to the copy of the bill of information. It is on the basis that today, at this time, is scheduled for the hearing.
Do you think the court would change anything within the decision?
9.2 of the House's talk about expulsion of any member of the House of Representatives based on the court. So what is the basis for which today Yekeh Kolubah is being...
Were you opportune to have listened to the report of the committee? Were you opportune to listen to the report of the committee?
I was there, but there are many people watching.
So no, this is what I always say to your guys. You make your work easy. We can be the newsmaker, then we'll be the interviewer. It's not possible. You are the one. So no, listen now. If you now tell the public on Yekeh Kolubah, the former lawmaker was expelled for this reason, they will believe you more than I say it to them. You listen to the report, and I'm quite sure you have a copy of the report. So it was just sufficient enough to go to the report and inform the librarian people on the count of this man was expelled.
Every politician who played a major role in his removal, do you think
So who are those politicians that play major roles?
Yes, legislators, including you, signed the signature.
So let me say this to you. Let me come back to this Supreme Court. During the trial of Justice Janet, there was a petition filed before this Honorable Supreme Court. And I remember the Chief Justice, by then Justice Kolubah, said he could not steal away from presiding over the proceedings of the impeachment trial because such responsibility was imposed on him by the organic law of the state, the Constitution. It was imposed on him by law. So by me sitting to preside as the chair on rule orders and administration, it also imposed that responsibility on me to investigate any of our colleagues that might come in conflict with the standing rules of the House of Representatives. So it doesn't mean I'm against Yekeh Kolubah. It doesn't mean I'm the one who expelled Yekeh Kolubah. I'm only playing a role that is imposed on me by statute. So if I didn't want to investigate, then I have to resign as rule and orders chair. Whoever that is rule orders chair will have the responsibility to investigate any other person. As I speak to you currently, we have an investigative report that is before the committee for one of our colleagues in person, Luther Collins. We also have another communication that has been sent to the committee for the investigation of Honorable Sam P. Jala. So I'm just saying to you, we are not against these comrades. We are not and will never. But because of the role we play, we have to discharge the functions and responsibility of the committee.
So would the court change anything within the decision that you took?
Pardon me? Why you want me to preempt the court?
I'm asking you, sir.
No, but you be asking, so why you want to preempt the court? So in your mind, what the court will say?
Can you answer the question?
So I'm the statutory responsibility and legally, I'm convinced that the court will agree with us that we were not served.
So I
want to say this to you. We are done with due process. Okay. We told you that Honorable Kolubah was ready to appear. He also sent an excuse return for 5 days. He granted in 2 days. He came with his lawyers. The hearing started. And while the hearing was ongoing, he wanted the lawyer to speak for him and pay our proceedings and procedures. Lawyers do not speak for you. Lawyers only guide you what to say or what not to say. You speak for yourself. And besides that, I also told you at that point, they voluntarily walked away. And I brought the scenario about a judge. If the motion is filed and the motion is denied, you voluntarily walk away. Do you expect the right of the complainant to be affected by a decision of walk away voluntarily? So I don't expect you to ask for due process.
Let me take you back to
we are currently before the court.
If the court doesn't
We are currently before the court,
We have to go for the hearing, so I will want to stop.
If the court doesn't go your way,
We gotta go.
Honorable Papa Kula, they're speaking to the media, so let's up to you.
So thank you. Thank you. James Kula, they're speaking. We are currently live here at the grounds of the Chamber of Justice, where the bit of information filed by lawyers representing Yekeh Kolubah will be heard today. And guess what? On yesterday, lawyers representing the House presented to the court their own response. So we wanted to hear from Representative Kolubah as to what is contained in our prayer, because the prayer gave the full understanding of their own answers. So after today, the court justice presiding, Yusuf Dikaba, will be served ruling into the matter, and then after a couple of days, he will rule, and that ruling, any party that is not certified will move to the full bench of the Supreme Court. But this now, it is only before a loon justice, and that loon justice is Justice Yusuf Dikaba, who will make final decisions today. But you listen to Kolubah, he made it clear that due process will follow. Kolubah will give it all rights to represent and will make his point clear, but he wanted to speak to his lawyer, which according to James Kolubah, it is not in their law or the rules that the lawmaker, city lawmaker should speak through their lawyers, but rather they should speak for themselves. And he declined that. So by declaring that, he suffered waiver and latching, which is a legal understanding by everyone, that if you refuse to do certain point in time, you suffer waiver and latching. So Kolubah did enter, he go into the justice system of our country. By the justice, but again, after the justice, the law will provide another remedy. That is, after the justice, you can move on to the full bench, where now the full bench of the Supreme Court that comprised of the 5 justices will hear the matter, and then the final decisions will be made at that point. But as it's saying, the matter is still before the justice in Chimo, and the lawmakers through the legal team on yesterday, which on the 28th of April, file in their response before the justice in Chimo. And the response is more like declining against some of the things that your complainant have said. And so once it's a win-win situation, complain and respond. So after that, you gotta wait out. So we are still here, folks. Mary Jackson, Emmanuel Phillips, we're here and making sure that we bring you every happiness as it unfolds here. So we will go on to you. We say please don't go away. Please stick and stay with us, because the lawmakers are up there with that legal team. As we saw, former impeached Associate Justice Captain Janet, you have Chineto Masako and Councilor Moriah Yakura Koko, the legal teams representing, or legal team representing Yekeh Kolubah, while the first legal team, we cannot give you the full names, but as they do come back, we give you a full understanding of their names and what is contained in their prayers. But that's it, folks. Thank you so kindly. This is how we put it a day. Wait on the hearing. After the hearing, we will make another stop to interact with the lawyers and they will better tell us what will discuss, because this matter or this hearing is done in the justice chamber, so it is not open to the public. Once it is done in the open court, then it is open to the public at times if the justice who is presiding deem that necessary, because this being a national situations that has to do with a lawmaker being expelled, a lawmaker who represent another group of Liberians being expelled. So it's something of national concern. But if the justice presiding deem it necessary, it can be done in open court. If the president does not deem that necessary, it will be done in a chamber, and I think this is the case with these current situations. So it will be done in the justice chamber, and then after the lawmakers going to come, and we will ask them, the lawyers, what the justice say. But on a fair note, and as the proceedings goes, really will be reserved, and after a couple of days, approximately 10 days, the ruling will be delivered, and when the ruling is delivered, any party that is not certified will move to the full bench of the Supreme Court. So folks, thank you so kindly. This is how we will put it a day yet until the argument before the Justice Chamber can get concluded with, and then we'll give you a full update from what we discussed and what were the different arguments. But President Kolubah still meeting his duty. He still continue to say that he was not process was illegal, and he still maintains a member of the faith class that is below us and one of us the legislature. So that is it, folks. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, folks.